Hey, welcome back, everybody, to Las Vegas, Nevada. It's Raider football as we get back into the action in the first quarter. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. The toss to the wide side. This is Williams. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Kyron Williams with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
They're certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
Carlson on for the PAT. It's good to make it 17-7. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was capped off by the Kyron Williams touchdown run. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Cleveland offense making their way out. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, it's Jenkins to start the drive. 46 yards now on the ground and just 7 carries.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Browns first down.
If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're open to do it consistently here. Rivers fires this into the flat complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
On first down, here's Jenkins. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 31.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 11 carries, 126 yards, and a trip to the end zone as well.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he should see the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
3rd and 2. Throwing, Rivers. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
That's another Browns.
After 17-7 is our score.
Browns first down.
The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football. as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll give up the middle. Jenkins. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
That's caught left side by Judy. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jerry Judy. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Browns have got it back to within a score. Only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talk to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Raiders offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. And he's in the midst of a very solid season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. They begin the drive with Williams. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball.
It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Raider 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
180, 180. Hey, Silver. 73, 73.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. That is caught downfield. It's Besh. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That's to the left side where he's got Bowers. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 16-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Williams will score. Touchdown, Raiders. So what a first half that he has had running the football. That now 3 touchdown runs.
And I would anticipate that when they get down in the red zone, he's going to get more chances as this game goes on. And I think that the guys blocking for it are going to ask for him to get more chances. They like the rhythm they've developed.
14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Browns take
Phillip
over
Rivers
first and
now
10.
gears up to lead their offense on the field. And the numbers for the last drive, and he was perfect, which maybe isn't surprising because he has not missed a pass in this game yet.
And it lets you know just how precise things have to be for a quarterback to be perfect, because that means the line's blocking really well. No one's dropping any of the passes thrown to them, and the quarterback is accurate. It's almost like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter or a perfect game, isn't it? He's the principal guy, but he needs a lot of help.
Time to find out if he can keep that perfect game going here, partner. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing Rivers. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
4th down, Rivers. That is caught. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Browns, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard
A
line.
give. Here's Judkins. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
There's a short one caught by Fannin. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A gain of 6
So
yards.
3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. To throw is Rivers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 22-yard line.
12 yards. And the Browns, first down. A gain of 12.
And inside run to Judkins. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Rivers. That's going to be caught by Judy. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now Rivers. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Yeah, the Browns are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
That's another Browns first down. 1st and goal.
Here's Rivers. Now he's going to step up and run. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Phillip Rivers, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. Prater for the extra point. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Raiders offense and running back Kyren Williams getting ready for their next possession. He's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Hurts. That's complete to his rookie second-round pick. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 23. A gain there of 21 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A first carry for Elijah Mitchell. And he is going to lose yardage here. That really sets him back. A loss of 6. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss.
Great. 63.
Hurts. This complete to Lockett. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Raiders, first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Bowers. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers getting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Browns, 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Browns take over.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen and put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the
Rivers to throw.
line.
That one taken in by Corley. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Browns.
Now Rivers.
Down.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the gun, Rivers. There's a short one caught by Fannin. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
A gain of 4. And it's
Working out of the gun, Rivers. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and it almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
27-yard line.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
Throwing is Hurts. It's caught. Lockett. And he gets his up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36.
They'll look to throw here. Short throw caught by Bowers. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And this one is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they're going to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing, Rivers. And down he goes. Brought down, Raiders sack.
Rivers sacked.
Max Crosby. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would, and in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far.
40-yard line.
Hey, Silver.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Las Vegas, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now as they're down to the 29-yard line. The toss left side for Mitchell to the 27-yard line.
Well, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And that's a nice one for the stat line, by the way. That last grab is 50th on the year.
13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line.
Rashad Robinson there on the stop.
Brings up
Now 2nd and 9. Now back to throw. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 9 yards yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. They go play action with Hurts. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. A.J. Epinesa, the one credited for the sack. So they dial up the blitz on 3rd and inches. It pays off.
And frankly, they were probably dialing up a run blitz, expecting him to run it in that situation. But instead, they end up back at the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Well, I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. Rivers going to try and sneak it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. First down, here's Mitchell. And he is going to lose yardage here. And back there to stop him on a great effort was Martin Emerson. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. On play action, they'll throw. That is caught downfield. It's Besh. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 36 yards on the play. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is. His ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring their attention to him as well.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And they're going to get to him a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Makes it 3rd and 6.
It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. That's to the right side, caught by Bowman. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. On 4th down, here's Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal. Carlson able to put this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. Second field goal here in this 3rd quarter, and his 3rd of the game so far.
He's been an important part of the offense, that's for sure, and they may need him again before this one's said and done. So I would treat him like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter. Leave him alone and let him focus.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. They'll give it to Judkins. Shifts by him. Still going inside the 20. And finally down at the 9-yard line. 109 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That's another Browns first down. First and goal.
Throwing Rivers. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Jeudy from 8 yards out. And the Browns are able to cut into that deficit. That, of course, all set up by the big run on the play prior. They took advantage right away with the touchdown throw.
And you mentioned advantage, probably taking advantage of their natural instinct after that previous play to be aggressive and rush towards the line of scrimmage. And instead, they were vulnerable to the pass.
And that almost makes it a brand-new ballgame. Now it's a one-score affair after they get the two.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the two-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their two-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
The home team's offense and their running back getting set to go once more. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've got their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little further down inside the 40. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down.
Second and 5.
They'll set up to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
And 5.
73. Very set. Round up, Yeti. Hey, 73, 73. No touch.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Jack Bush, 38 yards. And the Raiders will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Carlson down to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Get a look at Jerry Jeudy as he leads his offense back out there for this next series. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade is going to happen, but good thought. Here now, 2nd and 4. He'll get this complete to Tillman. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short and shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football. Well, they pay the guys on defense as well. They were prepared and really executed and caused a loss of yardage on a quarterback sneak. That's really well done.
Yeah, absolutely. When we see losses of yardage on a QB sneak, we'll surprise a head-scratcher. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
6. That's good for a Browns first down. It's a gain of 6.
Rivers now from the 50. Open man, that's Tillman.
Rivers pass complete to Cedric Tillman.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 6. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
They'll try and run here with Jenkins. And he will be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Here's 2nd and 10.
Trimmer.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Great. 180. Hey!
Hurts sets up to throw it. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
The Browns first down.
To throw is Rivers. And the Raiders have got him. Tyree Wilson using that athletic ability to make the play.
A loss of 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Rivers to throw it.
What a sequence there defensively. You get the sack to move to 3rd and long. Then here, just nothing available. And he's got to throw it away.
Let's go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Desperation time. Rivers on fourth down. He's got him in. Complete. Well, they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So after the big play on fourth, here's first and 10.
A gain of 29 yards. And the Browns first down.
Again, it's Rivers. Checks it down to Jenkins. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Second and 11 now.
Second and 11 at the 45-yard line.
Rivers now. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Big gain of 5. And they're going to have a third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Rivers. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on fourth and long. Play action now. Rivers. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
A gain of 3 brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
It's third down and goal.
Third and goal for Rivers. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case,
Cedric Tillman, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point good by Prater as this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
36.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes. And he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Williams going to get it again on second down. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. And now the Browns are going to take another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Good, set.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And tough sledding. They'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Here's Hurts to throw. He hits his target, Lockett. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
These guys certainly not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown.
Set.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
180.
The Raiders likely going to get out of this with a victory as they take a knee.
Great. Set. 180.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Raiders, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, their woes continue as the record falls now to 1